Good morning, welcome, and thanks for clicking on Tequila Cherry Torah's Daily Halacha Review for Monday, August 1st. We have an interesting situation this year, not completely uncommon or unheard of, in that Tisha B'Av, the fast of the 9th of Av, which is a rabbinically decreed fast, occurs this year on Shabbat. Specifically, this coming Shabbos is actually the 9th day of the month of Av. So with the sole exception of Yom Kippur, which the Torah tells us we have to fast, we do not fast on Shabbat. We're supposed to rather enjoy Shabbos through eating and drinking and so on. So we will this year postpone the observance of Tisha B'Av until Motzei Shabbos, until the conclusion of Shabbos this coming Saturday night, and Sunday we'll observe the fast of Tisha B'Av and everything that goes with it. So let's talk first a little bit about special cases, because we just have left ourselves a week to go over the laws and customs of Tisha B'Av. So we'll talk about what happens specifically when it occurs on Shabbat or Motzei Shabbos, and then we'll go back and recap as many of the specific laws about Tisha B'Av as we possibly can. Here are the words of Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. If Tisha B'Av occurs on Sunday, or if it occurs on Shabbos and is deferred to Sunday, you may eat meat and drink wine on Shabbos, even though Shabbos itself is Tisha B'Av, and during these 9 days we have a custom to refrain from those things. We nevertheless are allowed, certainly on Shabbos, even the Shabbos which itself is Tisha B'Av. Even at the third meal, Shalosh Sudas, after Mincha, you can eat everything. You can eat meat, drink wine if you like, but you should not have this meal in the company of friends, it says, according to Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. There's a differing opinion in the footnotes. Bechor Shor says that if it's your custom to eat Shalosh Sudas amongst friends, let's say you come to Shul, as we usually do most summers, and we always did before COVID, you can continue doing that. You also can bench with a zimun. We'll speak about that in a second. If there's a bris to be held on Shabbos, on Tisha B'Av, the meal should be served before Mincha, but you're permitted to eat the third meal with your family, and you still say Birkat Hamazon with the zimun. You can invite others to eat because it's Shabbos. You must finish the meal. You have to stop eating and drinking. All eating and drinking has to stop on Shabbos afternoon while it's still daytime. 8:34 is the time when the fast begins for us this Shabbos, because at twilight, Bein Hashmashos, you're forbidden to eat, drink, or wash. However, you should not take off your shoes until after Baruch Hu is said. The Chazan takes off his shoes before saying V'hu Rachum, so that he should not get confused. But before taking off his shoes, he says Baruch Hamavdil Ben Kodesh L'Chol. Blessed is the one who distinguishes between the holy and the secular, without mentioning God's name or kingship. We say Avraham on Shabbos, we say memorial prayers if we do that, but in Mincha we omit Tzidkas Chatzedek. If Tisha B'Av occurs on Shabbos, which is the case this year, we should be stringent and study only those subjects that you're allowed to study on Tisha B'Av, only the sad parts of Torah. Therefore, we do not say Pirkei Avos on Shabbos afternoon. Reading the portion of the week twice and Targum once, Shnai Mikra Echad Targum, is permitted before noon. If Erev Tisha B'Av occurs on Shabbos, it's forbidden to study in the afternoon, as on any other Erev Tisha B'Av. At dark, when it becomes dark on Saturday night, when you see the candlelight, we'll light a candle here in Shul, you should say Borei Ma'orei Ha'esh, and in the Amida we say Atachonantanu, as we always do for an Amida at the conclusion of Shabbos. We do not say Havdalah over a cup of wine until the conclusion of Tisha B'Av. That would be Sunday night, but we do not say the bracha over the spices or over the light if you didn't say them on Saturday night. You should mention to your family not to do any work until they say Baruch Hamavdil Ben Kodesh L'Chol. As we said before, we don't mention Hashem Elokeinu in the bracha there. If you forgot to say Atachonantanu, you do not have to repeat the Amida. You should just finish the Shemona Esrei, because you're going to say Havdalah at the end of Tisha B'Av. And in that case, a person should not taste any food before Havdalah. Okay, we'll leave it there. We have a few more points to cover. We'll do those tomorrow, so please join us then. Have a wonderful day.